as ornaments to make this comp amplified in the late game and to just weather the storm against this Jace feels very strong here too for T1. And for Gen G now, you really have to kind of out-skirmish this team and outplay them at every turn. And it's, once again, giving, in my opinion, Chovy...
scenario.
Yeah, that was actually really well handled. Delay.
Okay, nice little lantern, gonna shield some of that health, but now
they can know where he is at any moment.
Okay. There's the hook onto Delight as he does have flash, as he hops over to Peas, and he's ticking down. First blood. Keria picks it up in the bottom lane.
The ignite. Well, they didn't expect him to be there.
Look at this.
The hook. Okay.
They fake a back. As summoners are here for the side of them as they dodge the knockup once again, and they get on in there. Owner picks up the kill.
T1.
And a lantern comes in again. This is pristine play on the bottom side of the map.
The biggest lead. Peanut's going to try to get something back. No flash on Owner.
Okay, he's getting on in there. Owner, I think he's just dead. He's going to dash away, but Peanut, nice look to come on in and at least pull together some scraps.
Can they bait Faker in here? Chovy's in the vicinity. This would be huge.
A bit of damage on a Peanut. He's just going to smite and get out of there.
He already has level 6, but this play, like if you look at the wards and the vision here, it's just not a lot of angles for him to be anywhere but the bottom side of the map, but it's the Thresh hook that makes it all happen. Like if that hook doesn't go off for Keria, whether he's there or not is insignificant. But Keria once again hits the hook, and then they bait him with the backs.
They're just playing with their Rakan food, man. They know exactly when he's going to hop in with the Grand Entrance. We got a fight on live, though, as Zeus is going to be the first one to go down. And you see
Owner.
Oh, he is in a rough spot here. He does not have flash. Going to Heartbreaker the wall and get on over as Charm misses Chovy. He's following up with some damage as Keria's also getting in there. I don't know if they know how many members of Gen G are right there.
Owner.
Oh, he is in a rough spot here. He does not have flash. Going to Heartbreaker the wall and get on over as Charm misses Chovy. He's following up with some damage as Keria's also getting in there. I don't know if they know how many members of Gen G are right there. Well, there's direction. Zeus just going to face check, it looks like, here. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. Has his flash, but he's just going to...
Doran does. And can, of course, join this Drake fight, too. So pushing Zeus out like this is massive for him.
There you go. Zeus just stays under turret, decides, well...
I mean, now Zeus is here with ult. I mean, this is a tough fight for Gen G with LeBlanc being half health.
Faker a little bit zoned away from this one at the moment. He's in mid. Spino is able to zone him. They don't have full vision there. It's actually very nice vision control for Gen G on the left side. So Faker's got to choose his angles wisely. Is trying to get in there as he does an insane amount of damage to Guma. And T1 say, well, we can't
come over and punish anyone who's trying to farm in mid. So the farming becomes more difficult for Guma now. Speaking of,
okay.
That's
what they do. Big rotation over from a lot of the guys on the side of Gen G as there's the shock blast, but
and then they can start setting traps with this LeBlanc like I was talking about.
And yeah, the LeBlanc, and oh boy,
teleport. He's not threatening anything.
A nice angle here for Chovy. He finds Owner, who has to Heartbreak away, and now doesn't have that. But it's the damage enough. I mean, I don't think they're going to get here on time. Peanut trying to get into the pit. As Zeus going to blow the Horn, but he gets knocked up, and it doesn't matter. Faker with a double snipe. It was not a flip at the end of the day. T1 double smite down the Baron, and they get out.
But T1 need to group here, and I think just push through mid, and then put control wards in their wake.
Mid tier 1, the very obvious first objective, right? Try to take this down. It's going to give you the most map control possible, as Gen G are kind of... As meanwhile, there is a sneaky Jace in the bush who has no mana.
Yeah, he has no mana here. He has flash. Doran's attempt to kill Faker as the ult.
Did they go too far is the question. Chovy has to flash away. Cyclone defensively. And
nice little tech here to try to eliminate the front line.
Arm. Okay. And T1 have total control of the river. Gen G have 0 wards.
Yeah, they have
right now. As here we go again. Charm comes in. The hook misses.
Chovy's going over the wall to clear vision here and basically be a living ward for those shock blasts.
Yeah, he is on in there, but he gets the hook on a Peanut, so Keria is able to spare his own blushes. As Chovy now in the pit, there's no smite, and it goes the way of Owner, as Zeus is going to bang his head against the wall in celebration.
Yeah, you're on a critical objective fight.
More fighting, Wolf. More fighting. TP's coming in. Chovy and Delight get themselves in a rough spot.
To pull the trigger here on this Baron. Peanut.
Chovy's behind them. I don't know if they know about this, but Keria's going to get the news as this is about to get really interesting. Peanut trying to get in. The damage is there as they get the hook on the Delight, but they don't go in on this one. A little bit broken up as the fight as Owner's out of the pit, and massive ult value comes out from Guma as he just blows up the back line. Doesn't, I guess, as okay, trying to get in there, and no, it's going to be Xayah who picks it up, and 2 kills immediately going to the pockets of Gen G.
And this is a huge Baron here because of the delay. But at the same time, I just really don't think you need to be committing like that. Try to go for a steal, the risk is so high. And let's look at this fight here. I mean, Carrier's on the back, he gets a hook here onto the Rakan. But Faker's pushed out of the pit, Owner has to flash over, Heartbreaker over rather. And the ult value is massive here for Guma. Well, the follow-up isn't there, they're pushed off the Baron. And on the return here to Baron, they have enough damage. And then this steal attempt here, obviously with the Lantern, is cool, and it is very close, but they have the feathers set. And FaZe denies, and that's 2 kills that go over with it. Going to take this turret out, so they're getting so much deep vision removed, so much map control into these turrets.
Okay, over the wall goes Faker. He's trying to set up the play, and they burst out Doran! As Faker now, can he get out is the question. He goes into a stopwatch as he is not in a great spot, and the damage comes in. Paces over the wall, immediately goes into the Featherstorm, and will survive as Delight is there for the follow-up.
That follow-up
is so tanky as Guma now, trying to go 1v5, flashes in, and nearly outdone us. We got another fight. We just keep doing this as they're looking for Delight mid lane. Horn comes in, catches Doran, and they did not expect that, and down goes the Jace. As the follow-up in here, the Sparrow rushes on the pace. He doesn't have Featherstorm, it's 1 second away! He's not able to use it here in this fight. His Owner is going to die as Xayah, funnily enough. As okay, that is a trade up here for T1 as they will look to push.
And they're going to try to get an inhibitor out of this, and I think they should be able to.
Or how about this? Over the wall, they go. Okay, this is kind of insane. They're looking for Guma. The Lantern take is perfectly timed as they take down 1 Nexus turret. Lots of damage on the Chovy. Okay, they're going to back off after this, but man, they are playing with fire.
Sees him. He wants to pop that Banshee's Veil. He's unsuccessful.
Okay, over the wall they go. The charm is insane! Unbelievable! As down goes Doran again! This guy just cannot survive against them. Yeah, and the turn is still here. No Ornhorn this time around from T1 as Chains landing on in. The box is down and in the opening as they get the hook on a Peanut. He does have a stopwatch here as no, the move on Vigil goes wide and the damage here on Owner. He goes into the GA as Delight and Chovy and Pace in the backline will stay alive as Carry is back there. He gets the hook on the Pace and that provides the front line for T1. Guma is able to take down his opposing AD Carry and T1 will take the Baron. I don't think you can give this away. Zeus is trying to get on over and delay this as much as he can. Ornhorn comes in as will knock up Peanut, but it does not matter, still lands the smite.
He's level 18, he has 4 Mountain Drakes and a Banshee's Veil on top of him, so he could kind of continue to harass and look for backline access, but this Baron buff is the problem.
Really is pushed in, the Cyclone is good on the aggression this time around, but no follow-up comes in as underneath the turret, Faker goes down as massive damage comes in from the Aphelios, and Pace has to get in and out at the same time as down will go this inhibitor.
Still have to somehow kill this Aphelios. Doran has no flash right now, he needs to be so careful in these moments. This is Faker's first-person view.
I think we missed the charm. Either way,
no.
You guys can watch that on replay later.
Peanut here goes in. Faker's caught under turret. Guma hits a big ult here. FaZe has to ult away, and he survives here, so they will lose the inhibitor. But there's no way that T1 can continue to push here. They don't have enough positional advantage here. They don't have enough minions.
Here we go. This is it. Look at this charm.
Yeah. This is the charm where it looks like he's looking for Rakan, but he actually just turns it on the Doran.
Yeah, Doran was walking into them because he didn't expect it. It should be able to, although Faker takes a big chunk of damage. And Faker, at this point, doesn't really do much to Chovy, as you were mentioning before.
He's just so peak League of Legends right here.
This is like, yeah, it's kind of insane. Charm is going to land. Oh, Chovy, he got caught! He is so low in the base right now. As we're looking for the snipe, not going to happen. As meanwhile, Peanut's just trying to zone for his team. Saw what happened when Doran hits an accelerated shot blast on Nagumi. He just immediately gets his shield back. It's like it's barely even happened. As meanwhile, here we go. Engage. They get Guma. They get him down. As he is into his GA in the follow-up here. He's going to have to try to get out, but no, he goes down. Peanut makes the pick happen. As Faker tries to get in and stop the push of the minions, but I don't think he was successful. They've got a cannon.
Yeah, Carry is going to go down here, and they're going to try to push to end this one, and a clutch play from Peanut in an important series. A very incredible engage. We talked about his flash was coming up. He has Flash Cyclone, and that's what closes the gap on Naguma. Finally, he's popped into his GA, and the follow-up is real, and Genji steals the win away. And we've got a series on our hands, Valdez.
A little bit late, but we in fact do. It's 2-1.
Defies for this team as fans are in tears. Thought it was over, thought it was donezo. It's not yet. But to have that engage there and to get on
왼손 빠졌어. 보실 앞에. 이겼어. 앞에. 너무 좋아. 앞에. 펜타. 아, 가게. 라이. 비에고 높아. 아, 가보자. 가보자. 진짜 어땠어? 좋았어. 미안. 너무 미안하다. 진짜 이거 애들아 진짜 어때? 라인 살려 일단 라인 살려. 할만해. 드라마 한번 써보자. 아 미안하다. 우리 진짜 잘해보자. 얘네 그냥 턴을 진짜 잘 쓰니까 우리가 잘 신경 써야겠다. 가보자. 나이스. 나이스.